Okay, the next step here is to continue. We did backward. Sorry, I'm not ready. It's a pause right now, so you can cut that piece off. When this piece is ready, you can continue. Pause. Okay. All right. Now we've been knitting the whole pattern again, so you can see the bottom and the top are the same. So you did exactly the 3 colors back. So I'm up here with the white, and to finish the same way, finish with 2 rows of the sage color. Oh. So we start again. I did one mistake. I wish I would have paused, because when I pause, and it's easy to undo it. Okay, pause again, and then start from the last pause. So we're done here with the same pattern, all the colors, and now we're going to start with the beige, with the sage color. So you have your sage color, you kept it here because we're going to use it again, and then we'll just end up this. There's 1 row and then the cast off, or 2 rows and cast off. To go look. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm in the middle of recording. I can't talk to you, I'm self-recording.
Can I put something over there?
Will you be in the video if you do that?
Oh, okay.
So we continue knitting here and doing 2 more rows. It's almost done with the slippers. It's not too bad. It doesn't take too long. And okay. Okay. So this is one row. And I should do 1 more and then cast off to make the same as the bottom. 1 more row. Now I'm going to explain something. When we started, we did the cast on and then 1 row and change color. When I'm at the end here, I need to do 2 rows and then cast off, because the cast off is simple and they replace 1 row. The way I cast on, it's include 1 row, so it's a double cast on. So it depends which one you use. If you have a double cast on, will give you a row right away, then you only would do 1 row of the, and you would see what it looked like. Like down here, if you look closer, there's 2 rows. You can see that there's 2 rows down here. So up here we want 2 rows before we cast off. So it looks the same. So we're almost done. few stitches, and then we're ready to cast off. I'm not done. Okay, now we are at the end of the row. The whole knitting is done. So you can see the whole slippers is like a little few inches scarf, and then it's going to be folded in two. But we'll cast on, and I'll show you the way it's going to look. So casting off, you have to look what it will look like. Here, cast off has two sides, like when you cast on. This is the knit side, this is the purl side. So I want to have the same, the knit to the knit and the purl to the purl. So here is the knit on that side. So if I have that side, I'm going to finish with using cast on with a knit stitch. So you knit one stitch, and then you pass it on top of the other one. You knit one. Now there's one thing you have to be careful is to don't make it too loose or too tight, because at the end the length of this this side here should be the same as this one. It can't be wider or narrower, so you have to measure how tight you knit. It's way more important for casting on and off, so it's not too tight or too. Let's look okay like that. That's just cast on. So we're almost done. This is a cast off. Okay, and then when we sew the two pieces together, when we're done, folding it two, and then sew it on both ends, and then make the flower. So I usually make the flower first, make all my pieces, and then sew everything together, but it's just my preference. I have all the pieces knitted, and then after I sew all of them together. Okay, so we're done here. The last one. You know what to do with the last one? I hope you do. This is the last one. It's one stitch left. So I'll leave a longer piece of yarn here before I cut it, so we can use it for sewing together. It's about that long. That's good. And then the yarn go inside the last stitch and tie it up, and at the end of it. So here's our temple slipper. It's going to be folded into and sewed together like that, front and back.